Hey, y'all, look at this. So, this is the 2020 YouTube Streamy Awards. You can look it up yourself, but basically, this is the new YouTube award ceremony they have going on, and I could say a lot of things about this. I'm gonna try to keep it short. Um, as many of you know, I've been on YouTube as a content creator for almost 5 years now, if not 5 years officially, and I've never monetized any of my videos. All that I've ever wanted to do was put out content that people can understand and maybe grow from. And, a lot of my views are deemed controversial, by people like YouTube and others. And I've had some videos taken down. I've had, certain comments deleted. And we've talked about that before. So we're not going to spend time talking about my personal platform or the manipulation that's occurred on my platform from YouTube. But let's look at this new award show that YouTube has going on, okay? Because I saw, YouTube Awards. I wonder what content creators are being honored or revered or awarded, for their content. Because remember, a lot of people on YouTube know that their content is being taken down, their free speech is being censored, they're not allowed to share certain opinions if it doesn't agree with certain organizations. So we're wondering as content creators, what is it that YouTube appreciates? What is it that YouTube wants? What is it that YouTube will allow? What is it that YouTube will promote? What does YouTube want our children to see, right? Because, if you look at the new guidelines of YouTube, they made sure that when you upload new videos, you have to say, is this for kids or is it not for kids? They have a lot of new kind of protocols to ensure that the kids and what the kids are seeing is being protected, right? Okay, well, let's look at the hosts of this show. This is the beginning of the show, y'all.
Now, here are your hosts, Trixie and Katya.
Welcome to the YouTube Streamy Awards, brought to you by CarMax and the Crude's A New Age. Ooh.
And it's the 10-year anniversary. 10 years in the internet world equals about 100 years in the real world.
Honestly, anything from the internet lasting 10 years is just inspiring.
The show tonight is all about the creators who managed to accomplish so much in 2020 despite everything that was happening all around us.
And because of the times, we're obviously not at an award show venue. We're in a bus. And most of the people participating in the show tonight shot their own footage, which honestly, for us internet people, mama, ain't no thing.
Sweetie, we thrive in the ring light. Tonight, we're taking the Streamies on the road, since nothing says super spreader event like a ballroom full of young creators yelling about their accomplishments for an hour and a half.
Yeah, so much safer to do it in a moving vehicle in a city with some of the worst traffic in the world. But seriously, anybody you see in the show tonight has been tested both emotionally and physically, and it's all super safe. Corona is not ruining this party. We've all been tested and no Kobo,
but some homo.
We've all been tested and no Kobo,
but some homo.
We've all been tested and no Kobo,
but some homo. It's gonna be great.
Not only are we taking the show
Really?
on the literal road, we're gonna look
Really,
back
bro?
at 10 years.
Really, that's how we're starting the show? That's how we're gonna start the show. Oh, okay. Well, let's look at this. All right, y'all. So the first beginning that we just saw, that was what I saw before I filmed. Now, as I'm going through this video, I see in the middle of the video, y'all can go watch it yourself, around 44 minutes into this video, they have a spotlight for racial justice, okay? Now, let's watch this together, and I'm going to give you fuck it. I was just going to make this a 2-minute video, but I'm going to have to go in. I see that they're fucking playing with us right now. You're fucking playing with us right now. Let's watch this together, y'all.
What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Amber, and if you give me a moment, I want to sum up this eventful year. First, we started with us going into quarantine, and a few months in, we experienced a death on camera that changed our country. We witnessed the murder of George Floyd, and it started a movement. It finally woke people up to understanding the violence that Black and brown people have to face with the police daily. And enough is enough. Don't you? We decided that we weren't going to let this death come without justice, and that change needs to happen now. People started marching and protesting and uniting more than ever before.
Justice! Now!
the country's division became more evident. There was violence against protesters, hate crimes, people against the Black Lives Matter movement, and Karens.
This is not a black woman who's putting Black Lives Matter.
And the creator community amplified the movement by using their platforms to speak out against injustice and the need for change.
We're so desensitized to Black death at this point.
I am so sick and tired of living in such a hateful world. This place is ugly and it's making me nauseous.
Racism is a cycle that has been handed down from generation to generation to generation. We are the generation to break that cycle.
The moment felt different. It was much bigger than it's ever been. And the moment became global and became historical.
We are fighting for humanity, what's right versus what's wrong.
We call it systemic racism because it's a system.
I'm trying to figure out how to turn this now emotion into thoughtful action. What do we do?
Inspiring people to be a part of change also came with wanting to motivate people to use their voice to vote.
While the adrenaline is still high, we got to figure out what we're doing after this, the ideas we want for legislation to be implemented.
More and more YouTubers and influencers were stepping it up and using social media to encourage people to register to vote in hopes that we could change the leadership of this country and take us down the path of unity rather than division.
I'm gonna need everyone to grab their boots, their coat, and their mask and to hit the polls and go vote, okay?
And with
I'm gonna need everyone to grab their boots, their coat, and their mask and to hit the polls and go vote, okay?
And with record numbers of voter turnout.
Fuck out of here, nigga!
But we have so much work to do. Our fight for justice is nowhere near finished. We've only scratched the surface. And it's up to us to hold our leaders accountable for actual change. But we got this. For the first time in a long time, I think we have hope again. And our future looks bright.
Shut the
I love you guys.
Fuck up.
Take care, stay amazing, stay proud, and stay woke.
Stay woke. You fucking see. Do you fucking see what's happening, y'all? Like I said, I'm not gonna make this a long ass video. Fuck it, I'm gonna end it on this monologue right here. I'm gonna give you my monologue and that's it. Okay? Okay?
Marquez
Look,
Brownlee.
okay? You tell me. Hold on.
Anniversary.
You tell me, YouTube. Is this what you talking about when you say inclusiveness? Did you see that segment on racial justice? Okay, let me ask you at home, people. Anybody that's been watching my channel, would they let J-LEETHAL on that platform and give me a fucking award and let me talk about racial justice? I'll let y'all niggas talk about putting makeup on each other. I'll let y'all talk about every single thing. I'll let y'all talk about everything. Now y'all coming into our lane. These fucking YouTube celebrities coming into our lane who don't know fucking shit about what they talking about. They've been spending all their time TikToking and learning all the newest Megan the Savage, I'm a Savage, Ratchet, Crazy, Badgy, whatever these fucking stupid songs are. You learning all that shit. You spending all day on fucking TikTok learning how to do the new booty dance. You doing the flip the switch challenge where you changing clothes with your woman all day, trying to go viral. Now you motherfuckers, now it's time to talk about George Floyd and you think you can put on your regular clothes and your big boy pants and come talk this adult talk with real fucking black people? You think you could come into our lane? You see who they have speaking for us? It was one thing to see that I just made this video because I said, damn, the YouTube awards, this is who they have hosting the YouTube awards. Talking about, oh, yeah, very homo. I'm very homo.
But some homo.
Yeah, really homo. Talking about all that shit. Kids watching this shit. You got grown-ass men in here wearing wigs, wearing makeup, wearing sheer pants, talking glitter pants, rhinestones on their shirts, talking about, ooh, I'm very homo. Talk about sexual energy and being drunk.
I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge the situation we are in, which is, this is a moving vehicle.
Yes, and it does not have shocks, suspension, the transmission is gone, and we are probably going to die any moment.
I don't even think we have a driver.
Just a watermelon with a little googly eye on it.
So if you see any, it's not just for sexual energy or drunkenness. So anyway.
But my content, I gotta watch what the fuck I say or else you may take it down. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. And this is where it's really coming to. Now, I'm really realizing what's happening right now. They're really censoring us, and I've been knowing this, and I've been weathering the storm as long as I can, and I'm gonna continue to weather the storm as long as I can, but I'm just gonna mention it to you guys. I'm about to have to open up my own kind of platform whether it be a website, whether it be a subscription-based thing where only a certain people can come on and I can put out my real shit, my real unadulterated thing with real footage, because this is what YouTube wants. I don't fit into this. They're never going to give me an award, and I don't even want an award, but they're never going to let me reach 100,000 subscribers. They're never going to let me really just pop off on these platforms. You know, YouTube, at one point, YouTube, this is for you. At one point, you were actually cool, you know? You let us broadcast ourselves. You let us, you know, fucking do what we wanted to say. As long as we weren't threatening anybody, as long as we weren't being, you know, domestic fucking terrorists, you let us say what the fuck we wanted to say. It was broadcast yourself. Then you started letting all these big wigs on, niggas like Will Smith and shit. Now they taking over. It's like Walmart with the fucking monopoly kicking out all the mom and pop shops. The thing that made YouTube pop off and the thing that made YouTube popular to begin with is the fact that creators, everyday people had a chance, just a chance, because it wasn't guaranteed, but we had a chance to possibly get recognized like these celebrities do. These celebrities that sign their life away on the red dotted line to the devil and they give their soul away. We had a chance to get just a portion of that success without selling our soul. And here the devil had to come and fuck that up too. And like I said, it's one thing that y'all got your Greco-Roman pedophile type, you know, culture trying to push it onto black culture. That's one thing. But it's another thing when you're talking about racial justice and George Floyd, and then the people that you bring on are also from the LGBT community talking about we need trans lives and all this other shit. Man, y'all are disrespectful, man. Fuck y'all, because remember, if you're talking about racial justice, we are the racial justice warriors. We are the motherfucking new black media, whatever they call it. We are the actual grassroots movement, the real activists, the people like Darren Seals, the people like Joshua Brown, who out here getting killed because they're speaking the real shit against people like Black Lives Matter and shit like that. You're going to push the organization Black Lives Matter, but you're never going to push the YouTubers that expose that organization Black Lives Matter and expose how it's being ran by three men-hating lesbian women who worship demons. But that's a whole nother thing. Again, like I said, I don't want to take too long, man. Fuck this shit. Fuck the YouTube Streamy Awards. I get my real award from the people in the motherfucking comment section. With that being said, vibrate higher.
You a part. Oh, Lord, I can't get no help in here. I have set you apart.
You know what? You should listen to your wife, man. She's right. You are an asshole, man.